Hi guys, welcome to Talking Money with Nosy, personal finance made simple. Today I'm going to be talking about investing in livestock on your smartphone through a crowdfarming platform called Livestock Wealth. Firstly, what is crowdfarming? Well, to understand crowdfarming, you need to understand crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is when lots of people give money to or invest in a project, a good cause, or a business, usually via the internet. One popular crowdfunding platform that you may have heard of is GoFundMe. GoFundMe is a platform where people raise money for events like weddings, graduations, and even difficult situations like car accidents as well as illnesses. I personally know of a man who was very sick and needed an emergency operation, but he couldn't afford it. His brother then started a GoFundMe to ask for donations, and within a few days, people from all over the world had donated money and the man successfully went through surgery.
So this is the GoFundMe website. It's gofundme.com and you can sign up for free. So you can click start a GoFundMe. How it works is shown in this video.
Helping each other is human nature.
And GoFundMe brings people together to find the support they need when they need it.
Whether you're fundraising for yourself, someone else, a pet, a business, or a nonprofit, you can set up a fundraiser and start raising money in a few simple steps.
First, set a goal amount. Name your fundraiser. Pick a photo or video. And describe why you're fundraising and how donations will make a difference.
Don't worry, everything can be edited later. After publishing your fundraiser, it's time to spread the word to as many people as possible. We'll guide you through sharing via social media, emails, texts, and with your local community. As people learn about your fundraiser, they can visit to make a secure online donation. Connect your own bank account, or send an invitation to someone else so they can receive the money.
We're here for you every step of the way with resources and 24/7 customer support.
Your fundraiser matters, and we believe in you. Start your GoFundMe today.
Here is an example of a GoFundMe project that was shared on Facebook. So somebody called Smiling Pen on the 10th of October shared the story about his sister who's been on dialysis and needs a kidney transplant. And so here is the link for his GoFundMe. So if you click on it, it'll take you to that particular GoFundMe and you can share it on your social media so that other people can see and donate, or you can donate yourself.
Now that you understand crowdfunding, you will understand crowdfarming because the concepts are very similar. Crowdfarming allows people who want to invest in livestock like cattle, for example, but cannot afford to buy or manage an entire farm to invest in just one cow at a time. Once you buy a cow as an investor, it becomes yours. The owner of the farm keeps the animals and manages the farm on behalf of investors. This is where the platform called Livestock Wealth comes in. And guys, remember, this is not a recommendation. It is purely for educational purposes. Just because I've spoken about something, it doesn't mean that you must now leave your current investments and jump onto this one. People have this tendency of wanting to invest in anything and everything. They hear about shares, they want to invest. They hear about property, they want to invest. They hear about farming, they want to invest. They hear about solar panels, they want to invest. Guys, diversification is important, but if you overdo it, it can actually work against you and become diversification, where your money is scattered all over the place and it doesn't move the needle financially. For example, let's say you're investing 500 Rand a month and you split that money into too many different kinds of investments where you've got 10 Rand here, 10 Rand there, 10 Rand there, and so on. You will not actually make financial progress. You need an appropriate amount of diversification, not too much, and you just focus on adding more money onto those investments. So, what is Livestock Wealth? Livestock Wealth is a crowdfarming platform that was founded in 2015 by Ntutugo Shezi.
It's a typical day at this farm outside of Durban. Workers herding and taking care of cattle.
They get fed twice a day.
But their type of farming is anything but typical.
Crowdfarming, which is one farm, one manager, one herd, but different owners of cows in the herd.
A play on crowdfunding, crowdfarming is when multiple people put money together to lease a cattle farm.
The cow is the people's money. You wouldn't give your money to an amateur.
The concept was the brainchild of Ntutuko Shezi. He came up with the idea after a frustrating experience.
I tried to buy a farm, but I would go view farms, but they were just too expensive.
So, in 2014, he started Livestock Wealth to make farm ownership more accessible. Here is how it works. Investors have a choice of buying a whole or a pregnant cow. Livestock Wealth takes care of it at a farm that it leases. After 6 or 12 months, the cow's meat or its calf is sold, and then the investor gets a percentage of that money.
It's been very lucrative for them.
Bill van Leefeld is a farmer who has been working with Livestock Wealth since inception.
What appealed to me was the fact that having livestock as a source of security and wealth is something that's tangible. Allow people that were landless to actually own livestock without the hassle of having to have title to land or lease land, which has its own problems.
Farmers who work with Livestock Wealth also seem to come out on top.
In the cattle farm, the farmer makes one payday a year. So how we then work with the farmers is to say, farmer, you've got a pregnant cow that someone who's our investor will want to own, sell that cow to an investor through our platform. And then what we then do is that when the babies are ready to sell, then the farmer buys it back from the investor at a profit.
Shezi says his company wants to be the go-to place for farmers.
Livestock Wealth really aims to be the partner of choice to the farmer, because the farmers are our friends. Because without the farmers looking after the products, there is nothing to invest in. So we want more and more farmers from anywhere in the world starting to work with us.
And anyone armed with a smartphone can become a farmer. The company's unique approach to farming has earned recognition, but it hasn't been easy.
There's 4 years of learnings, of mistakes, going through droughts, learning everything about farming, about customer relationships, learning everything about being able to satisfy investors who are in different countries and keeping the company funded and alive. My goal in life is really to see more and more people being financially free.
The next question on your mind is Livestock Wealth legitimate? For you to know if any company is legit, especially if it is a company that handles people's money, you have to check if it is registered with the appropriate governing authorities. Since Livestock Wealth handles money, they must be registered and certified by the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, the FSCA. So let's go to the FSCA website and check if Livestock Wealth is registered.
So you go to your browser, type fsca.co.za. This is it. Then you click on here where it says Financial Service Provider, search, click here. And this is how you search for a financial service provider. You can either search for the FSP number, which is the financial service provider number. So if you have it, you can type the number over here. If you don't have it, search for the name. So we're going to search for Livestock Wealth and click on submit. It says there are 1 FSPs that match your search criteria. Here's the FSP number, 51237. This is unique to Livestock Wealth, and the FSP name is Livestock Wealth Financial Services Pty Limited. Status is authorized. So guys, this is how you search. A lot of people always ask me, is such and such a company legit? And I say, go to the website and look if it is registered there. What is the FSP number? Search for the FSP number or use the name of the company to search if it is registered on the FSCA. If it is not there, then it is not legit.
Since Livestock Wealth deals with livestock as well as agricultural produce, they are also registered and certified by the Agricultural Produce Agents Council.
Let's go to the Agricultural Produce Agents Council website and see if Livestock Wealth is registered there. So let's click on the website, go where it says Livestock Agents and select Registered Livestock Agents. and then wait for it to load. So you'll see agency name, postal address, contact person, phone number, email address. So these are the names of currently registered livestock agencies. So let's look for Livestock Wealth. Here it is. Livestock Wealth. Address is 27 Elm Street, Houghton Estate, Joburg. Look at the contact person, Ntutugo Shezi. Here's the number as well as Ntutugo's email.
Lastly, Livestock Wealth is also registered with the National Credit Regulator as well as Macadamia, South Africa.
Let's look for Livestock Wealth and see if it's registered with the National Credit Regulator, NCR. Click on the link and search for the name, Livestock Wealth. Search, records found, 1. Full name, Livestock Wealth, Pty Limited, the phone number, registration date, and here is the National Credit Regulator registration number. And if I go to the Livestock Wealth website, it has this part that says certifications. So they've listed all of their certifications. So they listed that they're registered with the National Credit Provider and given the number. Then they also say they are FSCA certified. If you click on View Certificate, you'll be able to see the certificate from the FSCA, which is the Financial Sector Conduct Authority. And then going back, you'll see it is regulated by the Agricultural Produce Agents Council, and View Certificate, here it is. And then lastly, it is registered by SAMAC, Macadamias, South Africa. Let's view the certificate. And here we go. Certificate of Proof, Macadamias, South Africa, NPC membership, Livestock Wealth, Pty Limited.
So yes, Livestock Wealth is legitimate. So how does the Livestock Wealth platform work?
To see how Livestock Wealth works, let's go to the website. So livestockwealth.com/investments. So here are the investments. It says buy and own real, living, breathing farm assets which are nurtured by farmers and then sold for guaranteed profits. So currently Livestock Wealth has got 4 types of investments that you can go into. The first one is the macadamia nut tree. The term is 6 years. The minimum investment is 2,000 Rand. So that's how much you use to buy the tree. The profit is between 1,948 Rand to 2,164 Rand. That translates into a profit of 95% to 105%. And so if you add your profit to the initial investment that you had at the end, you get between 3,948 Rand to 4,164. So let's read more about this. Okay, so step 1, invest 2,000 Rand in the highest earning agricultural product per acre, fully maintained for you at no extra cost. So 2,000 Rand once off. Then number 2, you can own the macadamia nut tree as it grows, taking 6 years to produce the first harvest and income. Number 3, earn a minimum profit of 1,948 Rand and a maximum profit of 2,164 Rand after 6 years once your investment has fully matured. Total payout. This equates to a total income of 4,164 Rand over 6 years that you can cash in or reinvest to grow your wealth. And guys, you don't have to buy one tree, you can buy several trees, but one macadamia tree is 2,000 Rand. Let's look at the next investment, which is the free range ox. The term for the free range ox is 6 months. The minimum investment is 11,529 Rand. The profit is between 576 Rand and 807 Rand, which translates to a percentage profit of between 5% to 7%. So if you add this profit to your initial investment, you'll get out between 12,105 Rand to 12,336 Rand. So how it works is that invest in a healthy and fully maintained free range ox that is in its last 6 months for only 11,529 Rand. Step 2, the free range ox grows healthily in the farmer's care over a 6 months period until it is ready for sale. Step 3, earn a minimum profit of 576 Rand and a maximum of 807 Rand, depending on the average weight and beef price. And then step 4, a total maximum income of 12,336 Rand and 3 cents is paid out in 6 months. You can reinvest or cash out your earnings. Let's check out the next investment, which is the pregnant cow. The term is 12 months. The price of the pregnant cow is 18,730. The profit is between 1,873 Rand and 2,622 Rand. That translates to a profit of 10 to 14%, and the total return which you get by adding your profits to your initial investment will be 20,603 to a maximum of 21,352. Then the last investment is the connected garden. The term is 5 years. The minimum investment is 8,200 Rand. The profit is 5,000 Rand. That's going to be paid out to you every quarter as 660 Rand. This translates to a profit of 61%, and your total return, which you get by adding your profit to your initial investment, which is 13,200. Let's read more. So, number 1, invest 8,200 in a fully stocked organic vegetable garden that is leased out to farmers and managed for you. Step 2, our vetted, well-trained farmer partners continually grows, harvests, and sells your produce over 5 years. You receive 660 Rand per quarter times 5 years. Step 3, completion. After 5 years, your investment has fully matured, earning a healthy 61% return, equating to 5,000 Rand profit. So those 660 Rand quarterly payments after 5 years is 5,000 Rand, right? Then this equates to a total income of 13,200 over 5 years that you can cash in or reinvest to grow your wealth. So let's have a look at the frequently asked questions, the burning questions that many people have. And I'm also going to leave a link to this website so that you can come and read for yourself, learn more, and also go through the frequently asked questions because there are so many of them. Also, if you'd like to register, you can register here on the website, or you can download the app onto your Android phone or Apple phone. Let's see. Can I trust Livestock Wealth? Since 2015, Livestock Wealth has gained over 2,800 unique investors, which have invested over 70 million and have been paid out over 10 million in profits. We have more than 30 vetted partner farmers around South Africa. So these are farmers that will be taking care of your cattle or your gardens or your trees and have been featured on Carte Blanche, BBC, CNN, SABC, TEDx, Times Live, and more. I am not in South Africa. Can I also invest? Yes, you can invest from anywhere in the world as long as you are able to transact using the available payment methods on our platform and have a bank account into which withdrawn profits can be paid out when the time arises. We accept credit card, EFT, and direct bank transfer. Is my return or profit guaranteed? Yes. The profits we advertise are guaranteed as the assets are insured by the farmer. Next question. What happens if my asset dies or is damaged? This is a very common question. People say, what happens if my cow gets stolen or it gets sick and it dies or my garden gets damaged? In the event that something happens to your asset, it will be replaced at no extra charge. That's good to know, right? Is there a limit to the number of assets I can invest in? So am I limited to one tree or one cow, etc.? The answer is no. You may buy as many as you are able. Our entry-level investment product is a macadamia nut tree with a once-off investment of 2,000 Rand. It also offers the highest return on investment percentage of a whopping 95% to 105%. After 6 years, when the investment matures, you will get back your investment of 2,000 Rand plus a huge profit of 2,165 Rand and 95. Where are your farms? This is the last one I'll go through. So here are the farms. There's one in Northwest, Durban, Matatiele, Kokstad, Richmond, Venda, and Senekal. So guys, you can come to this website and read more and learn more for yourself.
Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.